Hello students, in this part we will discuss on neural control and coordination. Neural control and coordination. In a human being, control and coordination can take place with the help of two types of systems. One is neural system and other one is hormonal system. In human being, the control and coordination can take place by two types of system, and those two types of systems are neural system and second one is hormonal system. The hormones which are secreted by endocrine glands. In this system we will discuss in the next chapter chemical coordination, but in this chapter we will discuss on neural system. Neural system, it means the functions are performed by neural systems are very rapid rather than the hormonal system. Neural system, it is rapid, means the function performed by nerve cells, those are very rapid or very quickly. It works on the basis of electrical signals. These are the features of neural system. What are the features? First one is it is rapid. Second, it works on the basis of electrical signals. We can also say that electrical impulses. This is the first one. Second one, third one is the electrical impulses. Runs in a particular direction. In a human being, control and coordination can take place with the help of two types of system. First one is neural system, which is controlled by the nervous tissue, and second one is chemical system. It is also known as chemical system, which is hormonal system secreted by the endocrine glands. In place or rather than hormonal system, the neural system is very rapid. So these are the features of neural system. First feature is it is very rapid. It is rapid. It works on the basis of electrical signals or electrical impulses, and the electrical impulses runs in a particular direction. We will discuss neural system. Neural system is made up of nervous tissue. And nervous tissue which is origin of the ectodermal origin. A nervous tissue consists two parts. Nervous tissue contains two parts, neuron or glia cell. This glia cell also known as neuroglia. Neuron. which is also known as a nerve cell. The first major difference between the glia cell and nerve cell or neuron is these cells never can take part in division process, and these cells divided. These cells never take part in division process. We can say that neural cells never divide, but the glia cells may be divided. These cells take part in division process. This is the major difference between the neuron or a glia cell. Neuron. We will discuss a brief account or brief diagram of a neuron. A neuron which consists the hair-like structures called dendrites. This is the structure of a neuron. A neuron consists hair-like structures. These hair-like structures are known as dendrites. Just inside the dendrites, this is the structure which is known as a cytone, soma, or cell body. The cytone, soma, or cell body consists a fluid that is called cytoplasm. In cytoplasm, there are some granules-like structures. These granules-like structures are known as Nissel's granules. Nissel's granules, in which the ribosomes are also present. And the last, posterior end, it contains a long part. This long part is known as axons. At the end of the axons, the cells are imbranched. This is known as nerve ending. Nerve ending. At nerve ending, a knob-like structure present at the axons. These knob-like structures are also known as a synaptic knob. Synaptic knob, in which very small neurotransmitters are present. A fluid is also present in axon. That fluid is known as a exoplasm. Axons may contain a covering layer which is made up of myelin. This myelin is secreted by special cells. These cells are known as a Schwann cell. These are the Schwann cell. Schwann cells secreted myelin sheath which cover it, and the place where is no myelin present, this node is known as a node of Ranvier. So there are some neurons which contain myelin sheath and some may not. This is the myelin is present due to the secretion by the Schwann cell. If the Schwann cell secrete myelin, that type of neuron is known as a myelinated neuron, and if there is no myelin present, then that is neuron is known as a non-myelinated neuron. First we will discuss different types of neuron. Different types of neurons. Neurons are different types on the basis of their function, on the basis of their composition, as well as on the basis of axon and dendrite. So firstly, we will discuss the neuron on the basis of function. Neurons on the basis of function. On the basis of function, the neuron is of two types. Sensory neuron. Sensory neuron is also known as afferent fiber. Afferent fiber. And second type of neuron is known as motor neuron. Motor neuron is known as efferent fiber. What are sensory neurons? When we touch accidentally hot things, when we touch our hands or legs with a very sharp edges object, we withdraw our hands or legs at the same time. This is the action which are performed by the neurons from effector to CNS. The neurons which take the information from effector organ to CNS. CNS stands for brain or spinal cord. Those type of neurons are known as sensory neuron. The neuron which transfer the information from effector organ to CNS, central nervous system, and it contains two parts, brain and second one is spinal cord. Those neurons are known as sensory neuron. And the neuron which transfer the signals, which transmit the signals from CNS to effector organs to complete the function. The neuron which transmit the information from CNS, stands for central nervous system, means brain or spinal cord, to the effector. That is called motor neuron. So on the basis of function, the neuron is two types. The second one is on the basis of myelin. Then the neuron is also two types. Neuron on the basis of myelin. There is two types. Myelinated neuron and second one is non-myelinated neuron. Suppose this contain myelin C, and the neuron which contain myelin, that is called myelinated neuron, and the place where the myelin is not present, this area is known as a non-myelinated, and the neuron is known as non-myelinated neuron. And third type of neuron is on the basis of axon and dendrites. Neuron on the basis of axon and dendrites. There is three types of neuron. Unipolar neuron, bipolar neuron, and third type of a multipolar neuron. Unipolar neuron. The neuron, suppose this is the soma or cytome, and unipolar neuron which contain only one single axon. There is no dendrite. This type of neuron is known as unipolar, which is found in embryo stage or embryo. Second type of bipolar neuron. The neuron which consists, this is the soma or cytome, it contains one axon and one dendrite. This type of neuron is called, this is the soma which is contained. This type of neuron is called bipolar, one axon and one dendrite. This is the dendrite and this one is the axon. This is only axon. This type of neuron is called bipolar neuron and it is present in the retina in human eye. Third type of neuron is multipolar neuron. The neuron which consists two or more dendrite but one axon. It contains only single axon. There are many dendrites present. This type of neuron is known as a multipolar neuron, such like this is the multipolar neuron. These are the three types of neuron on the basis of different functions, myelin as well as axon and dendrite. The second part of nervous tissue is glia cell. We will discuss on glia cell. Glia cell also known as neurogenia. The glia cells are three types: astrocyte cell, or these are also known as astroglia. Second type of oligodendroglia. And third type of glia cells are microglia. Astroglia cells. These cells are contain a jelly-like substance. A jelly-like substance. Glia, word is taken from a glue. Glue means gum-like substance. A jelly-like substance contained, or you can say that glue. This glue or jelly-like substance present between the two neurons, as well as it holds the blood vessel near to the neurons. So what is the function of astroglia or astrocyte cell? To hold the blood vessels near to the neuron. This is the first function. And second function is this glue means the jelly-like substance. This glue or jelly-like substance makes the distance between two neurons. The gap present between two neurons is known as synapse. In that synapse, the glue-like substance is present, so that the distance between the two neurons remains maintained. So that is called astrocytes or astroglia cell. Second type of cells, glia cells, are known as oligodendroglia. Oligodendroglia are known as swan cell. These swan cells which are found here, which are present on axons, these swan cells secrete myelin, and the neuron which contain myelin are known as myelinated neurons. Third type of glia cells are known as microglia. What is the role of microglia cell? These cell act as a phagocytic cell. These cells act as phagocytic cells. Phagocytic, it means if there is any cell which is harmful for the body, or if there is any germs enters into the body which is harmful, these glia cells degenerate or decompose that harmful disease causing germs as well as the cells. So this is the function of, that is the part of a neuron, or you can say that a neural system.